Well, it looks like it's time to say happy birthday, Tarte. That's right. Happy birthday, Tarte. They're 25 years old now. Who knew? And to celebrate, they have given us, well, enough makeup to last 25 years. Wait till you see what we got for you today with me, Rebecca. I am a fashion and beauty editor and have been for, well over 20 years now. And I have brought not fit for print beauty here to the digital world so that you have a little kind of, beauty magazine that you can figuratively flip through every day or so here on YouTube. Okay, I want to get into this new Tarte and try some of it on. Wait till you see. Wait till you see the swatches that I achieved to fit onto my very small arm. I have impressed even myself. But first, I want to share a little something with you. This is not a sponsorship. This was truly just a gift, but I got you guys in on the gift. Let me explain. You guys know that I work a ton and have for years now with Rose Forever New York. I think Rose Forever New York were one of my first supporters. Honestly, they mean a lot to me, and I always have a Rose Forever bouquet, real roses, on my set, and every year or so I replace them and talk about them to you. Well, they sent me something, not a paid sponsorship, they just sent it to me. They have home scents, and they're introducing these candles. Okay, you gotta see this. Okay, so this is Bice Berries, right? Look at this thing. Okay, so it's huge. It's like 4.5 pounds. It's got 4 wicks and 150 hours of burn time. And this one, they're all reminiscent. They have them in dark and light shades. Okay, I'll tell you why I'm telling you about this. I'm not just bragging that I got a gift, because I got a gift for you too. So I'm really excited about this. Okay, so they sent this to me, which is awesome. It smells like my Diptyque berries, but it's like massive. I like to burn candles, when I'm in the bath. I love that. And I love when they last and last. And with 4 wicks, the really big, hefty candles like this are kind of the thing right now. So what Rose Forever New York has done as they expand their home scent and home fragrance collection is they've released a ton of these. They're soy, so it's like a vegan wax. You don't have to worry about that. And they're hand poured. And the jars here too are definitely collectibles. And they get the essence of kind of the world's most renowned scents, from patchouli sandalwood to Miami Nights and vanilla musk. Plays off the scent of the SLS Hotel in Miami Beach or the Hotel Costas in Paris, even Hermes. And as I told you, this one, Diptyque, extraordinarily similar and like 150 burnout. So I was really enjoying this and so excited that they sent this to me. And I asked if I could just share it with you, but it did send a little kind of cheeky email, I admit, and said, hey, can I get like a discount code? Because I think my viewers would love this as much as I do. They're so generous. Not only did they gift this to me, they gave me the code. I have the link that you can use, and they gave me the code Rebecca25. And if you put in Rebecca25 at checkout, you get $25 off one of these for yourself in whatever scent. There's like 6 scents, and I'll show you on screen. I have the lighter, but they also have some that are a little deeper and darker as we get ready to go into fall, and so many of us like candles in the home. So I have already been enjoying this one. I meant to light it on set here, but I like to save it for the they're super, super nice. You know that I love Rose Forever New York. And I just wanted to share that with you because, again, down below, as always, I always put all the information on how to look at things or purchase things. So you can check them all out down below with my links. And then just put in Rebecca25 at checkout and you too can get $25 off, which was really nice of Rose Forever. They sent me a gift and I'm like, could I get my viewers in on that too? Do you mind? Hey, you don't know if you don't ask, and they were super happy to do it. So I just wanted to pass that along to you. Totally unsponsored. I just thought you might enjoy it. Okay, so now let's talk about Tarte. Well, I put that is a workout, 4.5 pounds. I put that to the side there. Okay, so we got 2 things to talk about with Tarte. The first is there's some new Maracujá Juicy Plumping Lip Oils. What is the difference between this Maracujá Juicy Plumping Lip Oil and the Maracujá Juicy Plumping whatever it was before that? I don't know. I could research it. It's confusing, so I stopped. Their little lip oils are really nice. They're really pretty. They're kind of what do the kids call it? TikTok famous. And this is the shade Cinnamon. But anyway, they've got 8 new shades that seem to be a new product. They're $26 each. And like I said, this is the shade Cinnamon. I'll put a little bit more on. I have a tiny bit on right now. You can wear it over. I like to wear them over a lip pencil. They're kind of, I shouldn't say this because they're 26 bucks, which is a pretty penny. But they're kind of one of those things I'm always finding in my purse and just throwing on. I don't know if that's a compliment to Tarte or not. You can tell me down below. I don't know if that's rude or not. They're just kind of dependable little things. I feel a little bit of a cooling sensation. I don't really smell. Maybe a little bit of a vanilla smell. They're innocuous little creatures. I just kind of like them, and apparently this is new. And it's got 8 new shades. 26 bucks. Check them out. But the real star of the show, what I really want to talk to you about here, is this Tartelette Reflections Amazonian Clay Palette. Tarte has a few things. You know, we talk about brands within brands like Pillow Talk for Charlotte Tilbury, or Naked for Urban Decay, Orgasm for NARS. Can I say any more R-rated words here? Well, anyway, Tarte has Tartelette, and they also have Amazonian Clay. So this is the kind of Tartelette Amazonian Clay. And I've often joked, you guys, that I do picture them sending people out to the Amazon to collect clay. We're here for Tarte again. You know, I don't know. At any rate, I just don't believe they use it, but they claim they do. So this is celebrating 25 years of Tarte. Are you ready? I'm going to open it. So we got this really, actually, I mean, kudos to them. Look how thin that is. For a while, Tarte was doing these giant palettes, usually around the holidays. This is an anniversary one, but usually around the holidays. And they were a little thick and a little cumbersome. But this is nice and thin. It shuts really nicely. It has a big mirror, honestly. This is for the person, I want to say who has everything, but it's kind of the person who has nothing, because man, there's a lot of colors in here. So you get this giant mirror, and then you get all of these shades. Okay, let me just hold it up. Whoa. We have in here 28 shades. Now, may I lodge a little bit of a complaint, just a little bit of a complaint here? How come it's the 25th anniversary and there's 28 shades? I mean, I get it. We have 4 rows of 7, and that equals 28. I would think it would be 25. I have no right to say this. Kind of bugs me a little bit. I want 5 rows of 5. I want 25 shades for 25 years, Tarte. 28 shades for 25 years. I appreciate the little extra. Maybe it's extra candles on a cake. You know, you put one, you know, for the future and one for the past. I don't know. Anyway, there's 28 shades for 25 years. Whatever. 10 shimmers. We got 10 mattes, 3 glitters, 3 satin shades, 28 shades in all, and it is $54, which, I mean, come on, you gotta admit that's a bargain. This Maracujá Juicy Plumping Lip Oil is $26, and this is $54? That's a lot of eyeshadow. Tarte makes very pretty eyeshadow. Say what you want. It's not Chanel, but they make really pretty eyeshadow. And I joke when I say it. It's rather than for the person who has everything, this is for the person who has kind of nothing. Boy, are you getting some serious amounts of neutrals, warms. There's a few cools in there. Neutrals, warms, cools, and every kind of texture you could ever want. That's like the biggest, I want to say it's a starter eyeshadow palette, but by the same token, if you give this to someone who's never played with eyeshadow before, they might panic and run, because that's a lot. But if you want to travel with something and not really worry about losing it at an airport, that's rude again. Gosh, I am insulting Tarte left and right. I'm like, it's throwaway. And I don't mean it that way. I'm not that carefree. I'm actually very kind to my things that I buy for myself. But do you know what I mean? If you lost this on a trip, it wouldn't be like how to get back that Chanel palette that's not in print anymore. Can we just level with each other, right? Okay, so it's got everything in it, and it's nice and compact, and we're going to play with it today, and I'm going to manage to fit all of these swatches onto my arm. I don't know how. First of all, let me show you the ingredients in here. You might not be able to see them all in one fell swoop, so you might have to kind of pause it, enlarge it somehow. I do my best. I do my best. And may I also put up the ingredients for the Maracujá Juicy Plumping Lip Oil and Cinnamon up there for you to take a look at. I guess this is definitely a cooling feel on the lips, but it's not driving me crazy. I also think it's not really plumping. Got to give up one thing for another, I suppose. All right, now let's do some swatches, and then let's do some eye looks, shall we? All right, here we go. First of all, in studio lighting, wait until you see that I fit 28 shades plus a lip shade onto one fairly short little arm. Here we are in studio lighting. I know, I was impressed. I was impressed. You may applaud. I know. Pretty good, pretty good. There they all are, the shimmers and mattes and glitters and satins, all the way by my wrist. You might miss it if you blink, is that juicy plumping lip oil in cinnamon. With 8 shades, I only picked up one. I mean, there's no one out there that has not seen one of these Maracujá, juicy plumping, whatevers, right? So I just kind of picked one up. I don't know if it needs to be in the video. It's kind of an interloper. All right, let's go outside into the warm California sunshine. Very, very warm. Take a look at it here in their glory. I am very distracted up top. You don't see this on camera because the FedEx man had just pulled up and was staring at me and wondering what I was doing. And we'll probably go home and ask his wife. There was a woman with her sticking her arm out. So there's a little bit of shame. There's some shame. I was caught. Many of you asked, what do your neighbors do when you're outside doing that? Well, I'll tell you what the FedEx man does. He stares in a confused manner. All right, so let's try these eyeshadows on together. Now, look, there's no way that I'm going to do justice to 28 eye shades. And this is not a channel all about craftsmanship and art. I leave the artistry to you. As I tell you at the beginning, I'm a fashion and beauty editor. I interview the people and type about it, right? So I listen to the world's most famous makeup artists. I've interviewed them, and I take note. But I'm not a makeup artist. Please, if you're expecting that. So we're just going to try to use all the different types of shades and see how they perform. Frankly, generally Tarte makes a really nice little product, okay? So let's do 2 different eye looks. Let's just kind of play with these. We got all Sonia G brushes for this. Look at this. Here is a Tarte shade that, trust me, if you've ever used Tarte, you've seen before. This is in like this little area here feels like it's in every Tarte shade. These apparently are not repeats. I should have said that. I'm sure you're wondering that. That went on beautifully. Let's stay with the same brush and let's go in over here. Let's just skip around a little bit. These are 2 of the mattes that we're trying. I have, for the most part, been really impressed by Tarte. I do tend to get them confused with Too Faced. I know. I shouldn't admit that, but I am nothing if not honest. By the way, yes, there's a new Too Faced Apple-y palette out, and yes, it is on its way to me. It is not holiday yet, guys. Starting to get inundated with tons of new product. I am starting to stack up products, guys. So I'm going to have to start doing more than one in a video to get through them all. Isn't that pretty? That little purple there. Let's get into some of these other shades here, okay? Well, how about this one? This is pretty. I don't even know if this is a cohesive look. I'm just trying to use the different types of... It all kind of goes together, doesn't it? Hey, I'm teasing about this palette. I like to tease Tarte. I don't know why. I think they're so big that I feel they have no idea who I am and will never know. And therefore, I feel like it's just kind of open season. So I kind of kid them a lot. But there's a great love that I have for Tarte and for Too Faced. As much, I mean, no, they're not my Desert Island picks. Oh, let's be honest. But you know what? I mean, for affordable fun, look at that's pretty. Come on now. That's pretty. Okay, how about a little bit of this, right? Look, I just used this with one brush. I know I've amazed myself today. Put that there in the middle. Okay, how's about switching brushes and trying something else on the other eye? Okay, let's go in with this shade. I feel these apparently are not repeats, but prove it to me, Tarte. Do they have names? No, thank goodness. Can you imagine trying to name all these? Okay. That's a lot, 28. It's like one of the biggest, remember when Natasha Denona did the... I still have the Natasha Denona palette coming out. Honestly, it got to me so late. There's like a whole story there. I'm still using the same shade. It got to me so late that I'm just like, oh, I'm going to do a better late than never review and stick it to the side. Everyone's seen it already. Okay. I'm comfy here on my channel. It's like inviting you guys into my living room. Honestly, have no fear. Okay, let's stick with this. Let's go into this shade here that's got the 25 on it. Why are there 28 Does that bug anybody else? Do I need to just let it go? Let it go, Rebecca. Okay. But you know what, you guys? Like, here I am making fun. But how fun are these eye looks? How pretty are these eye looks? Like, I need to honestly just shut up because I am roasting and having fun and laughing, and these eye looks are precious. They're so pretty. Like, if I were going out to a party, I would totally reach for this. It's too many shades. But I would reach for this for sure. I'm going to switch brushes, and then I'm going to go into this little shade here. It's kind of a little duochrome shade right there. I'm going to put that in the center. I'm going to put that underneath. What? Those are adorable. And I have barely any of the cinnamon on, so let's just go for it. You know the way this works, right? You just kind of click, and then it fills this little... These are kind of gross, actually, but they're... Oh, telling it like it is. Okay. Two crazy eye looks, both beautiful. You know, okay, so let me just tell you here. We all know about the lip stuff. It's fun. Throw them in your bag, whatever. This is fun. It's so cute. I fingerprinted the heck out of it. This is $54. I got it linked below so you can take a look at it. I'm going to try to even put it up here on YouTube Shopping. You know what YouTube Shopping is, right? See, down below there are links that take you to the stores, that take you away from the channel to the store. But YouTube Shopping, it's going to get bigger and bigger. But right now in the US, supposedly you can click on it while I chat away in your ear and you can check out the products. So that's kind of fun. So I'll try to have it in both places if I can. And it is just really fun. You know, why not pick that up for yourself? Makeup is supposed to be fun, right? So it's certainly fun. And me kidding about it is... from a place of love, because I feel I have grown up with brands like Tarte and Too Faced, and I told you that Too Faced one is coming soon. So this is fun. You got $54 burning a hole in your pocket, and you want to have some fun, and you love makeup. What a treat! Honestly, what a treat. Now, don't forget, you guys, also, honestly, let me pick up this. I got to work out more. Oh, I'm out of breath. This 4.5 pound candle from Rose Forever New York, especially, I have the link below, but if you use Rebecca25, you get $25 off. Tell me that is not worth it. Look, 4 wicks and 150 hours of burn time. I love it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And then afterwards, you've got this like really beautiful keepsake glass jar, which is a glass candle container, which is amazing. And we got the vegan soy wax. It's a beautiful candle. So you know what? Everything up here on my table today is super fun. You can tell it always puts me in a very good mood to be dealing with all of these fun products. Guys, we have so much new coming up on this channel. It is stacked up there, about to fall over. I've got Laura Mercier, as I told you. I've got Natasha and Dior, and I've got City Beauty and Rare Beauty. I've got oh, you know who sent me some? Amy Cole sent me some lip products to play with. I've got so much new, and I'm only naming half of it. I've got so much new stuff. I do hope that you stick around. Leave your comments below because that's what makes us a community. And make sure you share and like. For goodness sake, if you could subscribe. Boy, that is a gift for me because it really helps my channel grow. And I appreciate you so much for just clicking that subscribe button. Check out our Facebook page. Our under $5 membership here on YouTube. All the money goes back into buying this stuff. I don't get to keep a penny of it. It just flies out as quickly as it comes in. But I do hope to see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.